channel. Today's video, as you probably gathered from the thumbnail, is all about teeth. I recently had veneers done, and I traveled all the way to Australia to have this procedure done. So I wanted to create a video to kind of tell you guys why, where, how, and all that sort of thing. I should have put this video out a while ago. I've just been really busy catching up since I got back from Australia, but let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first off, I'll tell you why I did it. And at the end of this video, or not at the end, but after I tell you guys why I did it and all that, I'm gonna answer some of your questions that I printed right here off of Instagram. We have quite a few, but I starred the ones that weren't repeats, so we'll go through those in a second. But why I did the veneers, since I was a little girl, I really did not like my teeth. They were not straight. I would say ever since I was about like 9 or 10, even earlier, I was like, I want to model. I don't like my teeth. I can't do commercials like this. You don't see any other kids in magazines and things like that with crooked teeth. I thought they were kind of yellow as well. So my teeth have been like this whole thing with me for like a long time, and I never felt like my smile was beautiful. Which is a sucky thing. Like when you smile, you want to feel like you're smiling and you're laughing because you're really happy. So that's a happy thing, and in order to smile and feel beautiful, I think you have to, love your smile. And that's something I did not. I did not love my smile. So that was one of the reasons why I decided to do this. Before that, I got braces, and then I had Invisalign because my teeth started moving back, and I realized that it wasn't just the fact that they weren't straight that I didn't like. My gums were uneven on top, and I'll put a picture on the screen right now. As you can see, this is before I got the Invisalign. My teeth were quite crooked. I had one tooth further back, and they weren't as white as I'd like them, and so the gums were uneven on top, and then the teeth themselves were kind of shaped differently. They weren't very symmetrical. So I'm sure a lot of you know who Lauren Curtis is. I've been following her for quite a while. She's probably one of the first people on YouTube that I actually ever watched. And I realized, like, I was looking through her videos one day, and a thumbnail caught my eye because her teeth, she was like, what I had done to my teeth. And I was like, whoa, like her teeth have always looked so amazing and just like natural. I like never would have guessed that she ever had anything done to her teeth. But the before picture looked very, very, very similar to my teeth, my own teeth. So I was like, I gotta watch this. Like if hers looked that good and looked like mine before, like this is gonna be some magic shit going on. So she worked with Dr. Lazarus, which is who did my veneers after all, and I was just amazed by the whole process. I thought it was just crazy how amazing her teeth looked after. So I started stalking Dr. Lazarus on like Instagram and all of his social media channels after that, and I messaged him one day and I was like, hey, what do you think we can do about my teeth? Do you have any openings in the next like year or something? I know you're all the way in Australia, but I'm gonna make it out there. Like I've looked through a lot of people's work, and he was just really approachable. He was just he was just really warm. I liked his energy, which is really important for me if I'm gonna be hanging out that long with someone doing a procedure like that. Like I've gotta really like your energy. So I was like over the moon, and I was gonna do this about a year ago, but tickets to Australia are so expensive, so it took me about another year, and I finally got out there. I went in there, we did, the first day, they do some whitening and all that, and we kind of talked about what I wanted to have done, and kind of went through the whole thing, and I was in there 3 total days, and I think right now is when I should go into your guys' questions, because I think you guys asked all the questions that I'd be answering right now anyway, but I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Why did I travel all the way to Australia to have this done? I decided to head all the way to Australia for those reasons, because I really enjoyed his work. He was communicative, he responded, he was genuine, and he had like a vision for my smile, and I really liked his process. He uses this process where he basically puts your image into a computer and sees like with your own specific facial features what kind of shaped teeth would look good. He does all this preliminary work just to make sure that the shape of your veneers are going to be perfect for your face shape, and all that sort of thing, and make sure that you're going to be comfortable with it. So all of that was just super important to me. So I was willing to travel all the way to Australia for it, and I'm so happy that I did. I absolutely love my veneers. I feel like $1 million when I smile now. I'm no longer just like, I feel amazing. I laugh, I can make eye contact with someone when I'm laughing, and that is like so priceless to me. And a lot of people in the comments said, you didn't need your teeth done, and you know, you don't need your teeth done. It's about how you feel inside about yourself. It's really not about what anyone thought that commented that. It was about my own image and view of myself. And so when I feel beautiful smiling, that's something that you can't put a price tag on that, if you know what I'm saying. Delphine Summer says, how expensive is that and is it painful? Veneers are quite expensive. They can range anywhere from $1,000 to like $2,500 a tooth. So depending on how many you're getting done, it can be quite pricey. Is it painful? I would say that most of the time you are numb and you're not really feeling anything that's going on in your mouth, so it's pretty relaxing as long as you have a dentist that you enjoy working with, which I did. So, I mean, there's a little bit of soreness after, and that was pretty much it. I would say, yeah, I wouldn't say it was that painful. I expected it to be a lot more painful, to be honest with you. That one says, was there any swelling? I guess my lips and gums swelled up a little bit. I had some of my gums lasered off during the process, so there was a little bit of swelling, but not too much. VLee19 said, what was the procedure? I kind of went over a little bit of that, but there was 3 days in total. I think the first day I came in, we did some tooth whitening, and he lasered my gums a little bit and kind of took a look at my mouth, and we took some impressions, some x-rays. The second day was when they kind of grind down a little bit of your teeth, and I know that sounds like so horrific and awful, but I actually went to the bathroom after he had done the teeth, and they didn't look that crazy. I thought I was gonna look like I had like weird little chiclets in my mouth, but they didn't actually look that bad. They put the temporary veneers on, and they're not exactly perfect like the real ones are, you know, the real ones are gonna be, but it gives you a good idea of what you're going to have. So if you wanna make any changes throughout that week, you can. And Dr. Lazarus was super like responsive to me, like throughout that. He was texting me, he's like, how do you feel? Like, and I told him, I was like, I think they're a little big for me. And we like made some adjustments and got them to be what they are now, which I love. And then the last day is pretty easy. He puts in the veneers. They're put in with some kind of a glue, and it's pretty fast. I thought that was gonna be painful. I thought they were gonna have to like push them up under my gums or something, but it wasn't like that at all. It was pretty easy, and I was out of there within a few hours. Glitterati Glamour is basically asking like if it was painful and the grinding down process scared her a little bit. I was a little freaked out about the grinding down process too, to be honest with you. The grinding down, I didn't feel hardly anything. I felt a little pressure, and the noise was kind of like weird, but overall, like I was numbed and it was fine. Like I could have like watched a Disney movie while it was happening. It was totally fine. But my least favorite part about the whole process was actually when he was pulling off the temporaries. It just feels like your teeth are crumbling. They aren't, but it kind of feels that way. So I think it was like more I was in my head freaked out about it, but I knew what was going on the whole time and I was fine. JNG_XX says, is there any other type of upkeep other than on them aside from the normal brushing and flossing? I guess it depends, like if you have any accidents happen, but they are porcelain, so they can crack like glass, not quite as easily as glass, of course, but if that does happen, you have to get the one replaced or whatever it is. But yeah, you have to floss a lot with them, and I can floss in between each one. It's not like one big thing. They're all individual. Natty says, do you have to have Invisalign beforehand in order to get this done? I think that all depends on your teeth. If they're, pretty crooked, then yeah, you're totally gonna have to have like braces or Invisalign first. There's just I don't think there's any way that they can make more room if there isn't room. So even mine, with just the one being further back, I did have to have Invisalign. And then the same person says, is it hard getting used to the feeling of having veneers? Really, no. I thought it was gonna be like a weird process where I was gonna have to like get used to the feeling of them in my mouth. They honestly don't feel any different than my normal teeth, and I think that's mostly thanks to Dr. Lazarus's expertise, because I have seen people's veneers where they look very thick and bulky and large, and that's not the case with these. They feel like my real teeth in there. AnnaLou.Skyfire says, do you know if you can have the veneers in your natural teeth color or if they are white and that's it? The veneers will be created to match the teeth around them, so you don't have to worry about that. You actually get to choose how white you want your veneers, and depending on if you're getting the top and the bottoms done, you can go really, really white or your natural color. It really doesn't matter. They match it perfectly for you. You're not gonna have like 4 random white teeth in the front and the others don't match. So they got you taken care of on that level. Hopefully that answered all of your questions. If you have any more questions that I didn't touch down on, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll try my best to get back to you. But overall, I am obsessed with my smile and I'm stoked that I went to Australia to Dr. Lazarus to get it done. I think it's really important if you're considering something like this, not to go the cheap route or the easy route. Just go ahead and take your time. I would look at their portfolios and just really, really do your research. Make sure there's not a whole bunch of lawsuits against them. Google is your friend. I would definitely go in for a consultation, which I think you have to do anyway, but prior, just to make sure like you vibe with the dentist and make sure that he is on the same level and make sure that he is open to what you want done. Because I feel like there could be a scenario where, you know, when you get your hair done and you ask for a certain haircut and the hairstylist like doesn't even say anything, but they cut it like how they want because they think they know what's gonna look good on you, like that's a problem. So make sure you get with somebody that understands what you want, is really listening to you, and is super genuine about the whole process. I think that's really important. It's definitely important to me. I can read people pretty well, so that's something I totally love about Dr. Lazarus. So if you're considering going to Australia to see him, then definitely do that. And I will leave all of his contact information below. He has a YouTube channel and you can see the YouTube video he put up of me there as well. And please subscribe to him on Instagram, check out his amazing work, tell him I sent you. Thank you guys for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or you're thinking about getting veneers. I can't wait to talk to you guys in the comments. Thanks for watching and we'll see you later. Bye guys.